While many of us are excited to embrace the holiday season, this time of year can be especially hard for those that are adjusting after a major split. It's a topic that best-selling author Sarah Davison addresses in her book Uncoupling: How to Survive and Thrive After Breakup and Divorce. And Sarah Davison joins us now. Sarah, so nice to have you back.
Oh, thanks for having me back.
Yeah, so you went through a divorce yourself. Take me back to that time, your first holiday season post-divorce.
Yeah, it was super, super tough being on your own at Christmas. So these Thanksgiving, all those festive times are really tough because traditionally they are family times. So facing that alone can really highlight and spotlight when you're feeling very scared, very overwhelmed. So it just adds to the pressure you're already going through. When I was going through that, it was super, super tough. And then also having to split Christmases with your children as well can be really, really hard when you're sharing sort of Christmas 1 year on and 1 year off. So again, there's lots you can do, and I talk a lot about things like that.
So the number one word that comes to mind for me would be lonely. It just makes the holidays feel lonely, especially if you don't have your kids with you. How do you get through that part? How do you lift your own spirits?
Yeah, so again, this is all about pre-planning, and I've created so many different tools and techniques and different programs to help people through all these different scenarios. So don't worry, there are definitely things you can do to take your power back and feel better. But I guess for Christmas, if you don't have your children, then what I always say is celebrate before. You don't need to miss out because it's really just a date. What we want to do is still keep those magic moments with our kids. So I do it with my son. This year, I'm doing Christmas the weekend before because I don't have him for Christmas. And we're going to do Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day exactly as we would do, but just a week early. So we're still going to celebrate. You still get those really fun, special times with your kids. So you don't have to miss out. To pick yourself up on Christmas Day, then when you're on your own, do something for you. Maybe do something you would never do when you've got your kids with you, or maybe your ex didn't like to do things like spending time with different types of people, friends you haven't seen for a while. So make it more about you and focus on having fun and taking some of that sparkle back for yourself.
Yeah, you got to have that sparkle. I like the way you put that. And you've also created online support groups to help people that are going through divorces. How important is it to be able to lean on other people that are going through the same thing?
Yeah, well, when you're going through a breakup, a lot of people say to me, and I know I felt this, that family and friends were like done. They were over it. They didn't want to keep hearing that story. So this gives you another way to find your tribe, to have people you can support, you can talk to, you can hear their stories. You don't feel alone. Like you said before, loneliness is a big thing. And there's also one of my accredited coaches, because I have a training school. I train people to become breakup and divorce coaches now, and then they run these workshops for me. We actually have one on Christmas Day so that people who are on their own can join in and get that support if they are on their own and facing that festive season alone.
Okay, well, everyone, has their mind set on the new year, too. So new year, new you, maybe new boo, who knows? But what does your book address in regards to kind of starting off fresh when you want to get that leap out?
Yeah, well, it's all about taking your power back. My book's all about empowerment, self-empowerment. So it's a toolkit of different things that you can do to implement right away. So turning that pain into your power. So lots of different things. One of them would be plan some fun in your life. A lot of us, we're very focused on the breakup when we're going through it. Understandably, it's overwhelming and all-consuming. The trick is to try and throw some colour on that blank canvas of the future, or shine a light into that black hole so that it starts to illuminate, so you've got something to move towards. If you don't know where you're going, it's very hard to move, which keeps you stuck. So a lot of the work in the book is all about little tools and techniques to get you excited, to put some plans in the diary, but also to do the work on you. So you go through that personal development journey, so by the time it comes around to thinking about a new partner, you're feeling more confident.
You always have such great advice. Sarah Davison, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thanks for having me.
And you can get her book, Uncoupling: How to Survive and Thrive After Breakup and Divorce. It's available now.